I was working 3 jobs to pay for a degree that my classmates were literally buying from our professor. So, I decided to burn his reputation to the ground. The fluorescent lights of the university library always felt like they were vibrating at a frequency designed to induce migraines. It was 3 a.m., the peak of Hell Week, and I was buried under a mountain of advanced macroeconomics textbooks. Across the row, a group of frat brothers who hadn't attended a single lecture all semester were laughing, passing around a stapled packet of papers. Miller really came through, I heard one whisper. The essay prompts are identical to the ones on the back page. Just memorize the keywords and you're golden. My heart sank. Professor Miller was the department head, a man who spoke at length about the moral hazards of the financial world. I watched as money changed hands, a crisp $100 bill tucked into a notebook. I knew Miller was struggling with a messy divorce, but I never imagined he'd sell his soul for tuition-level kickbacks. I didn't want to be a snitch. But I thought about my roommate, who was working 3 jobs just to stay in school and was currently crying in the bathroom because he couldn't grasp the Salaswan model. The unfairness of it burned. I started documenting everything. I used a burner Discord account to infiltrate the premium study group Marcus, Miller's head TA, had set up. It was a well-oiled machine. The hook, a guaranteed passed seminar for $500. The product. A practice test that was actually the finalized exam. The cover, students were told to intentionally miss 2 specific questions to avoid a perfect score red flag. I knew that taking this to the dean alone would be professional suicide. The university loved Miller, he brought in grants. If I wanted him gone, I needed the public to see. I spent a week gathering evidence. Screenshots, Telegram chats where Miller's personal email was linked to the distribution of study materials. Audio, a recording of Marcus explaining that the big man takes a 70% cut of all donations. Physical proof. I bought a copy of the final exam myself, using my entire savings for the semester. I sent the packet simultaneously to the Board of Trustees, the local police department, and the City Chronicle's investigative unit. I titled the email, The Price of an A, Systematic Corruption in the Economics Department. The morning of the final exam was a ghost town. Instead of blue books and number 2 pencils, the lecture hall was filled with campus security and 2 plainclothes detectives. Miller didn't even put up a fight. He looked older, smaller, as he was let out the side exit. Within 48 hours, the story was everywhere. The Chronicle ran a front-page spread, Ivy League ethics, professor arrested in grade-selling scheme. The consequences were absolute. The board revoked his tenure and stripped him of his emeritus status. The state banned his teaching license indefinitely for academic fraud and racketeering. The legacy, his textbooks were pulled from the curriculum, and his distinguished alumni plaque was quietly unscrewed from the wall. The university had to offer a pass/fail option for the entire semester to mitigate the damage. Some students glared at me in the halls, the ones who had paid and lost their investment. But many more, the ones who had been struggling honestly, gave me a silent nod of thanks. Miller's career is dead. His reputation is a cautionary tale whispered in every faculty lounge in the country. As for me, I'm still in the library, still drinking bad coffee, and still studying. But for the first time in 4 years, the air in here feels clean. I realized that the most important lesson Miller ever taught me wasn't about economics, it was that some things simply aren't for sale.